Hey guys, I'm here with Street Fighter 6-time world champion MenaRD and his team. We're here talking about the pursuit of perfection. Let's just get right into it. Every day there's a competitive edge to what you do. You've accomplished a lot. You started playing when you were 16. When did that drive, I guess, to pursue perfection start?
I think I've always had the drive to be the best. I grew up in a house being the youngest out of all the boys. And I've always had that chip on my shoulder to prove myself, but it kept evolving, you know? First it was, let me prove myself to my brothers, then let me prove myself to my community. And then when I came out, it was let me prove myself to the world, because where I come from, nobody knows it. Who I am, nobody knows. So I gotta make a name for myself. And I realized that there was one more step that started becoming reality when I started winning. And it was like, what do I gotta prove now? I gotta prove myself every single day to myself. Now there's nobody else, it's just me.
Yeah.
And that's what makes the road to perfection. It's just trying to be better than what you were yesterday, every single day. And I feel like surrounding yourself with the best possible options and the best people possible is what makes that become a reality, you know, improving. And it starts with everything. It starts with your routine. It starts with how you study. But the equipment that you use is so important too. You have to be comfortable with what you use, and you have to use things that challenge you. So this new thing, you know, with soundware, using sound as an advantage is something new for me. But I also see the potential. I see the opportunity to be better. And if I run away from it, it means, you know, I'm trying to stay in the comfort zone. But now that I see the potential that it has, I feel like it's my duty to use that tool to be better. And, you know, I think you can apply that to anything that you do. It doesn't have to be just gaming. But for me, it is gaming. And I feel like it's something that I have to prove now how much it can help me be better.
DL, you shared with me a few stories, obviously, of when you got started in audio, what you did, obviously beats, of course, what we're doing now. We're all about perfection. It's one of our core pillars and what we do at the company. And yeah, could you tell us a little bit about that story?
It started out really, well, when I was young as well. Always try to make things perfect, right? In the end, when you make something, nothing is perfect. You keep trying. And the one thing I always go back to, it's like cooking, right? So when I was with Noel and we were doing Beats by Dre, he sent me out into the world and we went to go look for the best technology at the time. But everything continues to evolve. Nothing is perfect. So, you know, 20 years ago when we first did this, we discovered some technology and it was good at the time. But once you get used to it, it's not good enough. You find a little bit of something different that is just a little bit better than what you did yesterday. And you get used to that, you know. And it's a continuous cycle of that has really evolved into soundware and what we do today. And even today, you know, it's great today, it's really good, but it's not perfect tomorrow. And it'll just continue like that.
You've obviously won a lot, 6-time world champion, but you're here trying to do something very special, which is win, what, 3-time, a 3-peat at Capcom Cup?
That's my goal right now, is just to get my 3rd Capcom Cup, the number 3. It's very special to me. You know, coming from the culture of seeing Jordan do it first and Kobe do it. I don't know, it's like 3 is the magic number. It's always been the magic number. But, you know, that road to perfection, it doesn't mean I have to get the 3rd one this year or next year. It's just a matter of improving every day and not staying where I want to stay. You know, if I have a challenge, if I have a need to improve, then I have to be up to the task. And I feel like that's the closest thing to perfection that we can get. It's just improving every day and adapting to the different challenges. Because what's good today is not going to be good tomorrow, as DL said. And I've learned that, you know, from my path on. Like, I've learned so much, especially when I had my time in Bandits, like 5 years. I had Gabriel right here, you know, that was with me all that time. And I learned so much from him too, with that sports mentality and all of that. So being with him and being with the team overall just changed my perspective. And that's why I think like this. So I think also in the road to perfection, you need to have the right team of people around you to make you change, because it doesn't matter what you do. One mind is not enough. You need people to teach you and to give you new perspective. So I don't know. I feel like it's very important to talk about teamwork and having the right environment to improve.
The compound effect, right? Just 1% better every day at whatever it is you do. The pursuit of perfection, I think, happens every day for every single one of us. Whether we know it or not, we are in pursuit of something.
Tell me more about Bandits and your time together. How's teamwork coming into that, and how have you guys pushed each other? Because, I mean, we push each other every day. I'm sure you just talked about it. It's about pushing each other for perfection, too. It's not just an individual game. It's not just you against yourself.
When Mena first met, like, our team, he had just won his first Capcom Cup. And what we realized is the only way to truly move forward with this is with a team of people around you who can support you and who can help you grow, who can push you. Because if you're pursuing perfection by yourself, I mean, it's a gargantuan task that ends up being practically impossible. So we added each element as we saw fit in the course of trying to help him reach his maximum potential. That's how Bandits Gaming started. That's how we ended up adding sports psychologists. That's when we started adding training camps before the majority of our major events, like Street Fighter League, like Capcom Cup. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about this partnership that we've created. We've added another element to our team. We've added, honestly, a genius in the audio sense, coming from everything that's sound, and finding an element that Mena's never really had to utilize before. We need to continue to expand who is part of this team and what elements we're really pursuing to find that competitive edge, and to be able to put that foot forward and try and reach a third Capcom Cup, try and become Street Fighter League World Champions once again.
I like what you're saying, because it feels like, I'm sure it felt like at NASA in 1968. It's like, we're shooting for the moon here. We're almost there. But we've got like 100 of the most brilliant people in the world who all have their skill. It's like coming together to do something. And yeah, sure, a three-peat, winning for the third time, it's going to be great. But it feels like it goes beyond that. It's like Tiger Woods changing the game of golf. Like, it's like, right?
You know what's really interesting, though, is that there's always new skills that I find people, like, they're amazing, they're ridiculous at what they do. And Jalen is one of those people, actually, because he had the vision of two organizations looking for perfection, Sound looking for the best possible sound for any situation, be it for music, be it for gaming, and then he finds me and my team trying to get as strong as possible and as perfect as possible in competitive Street Fighter. So he gets the vision, and it's like, okay, I think I can make them work together so they can both complement each other. And I don't know, I wonder, like, what we can talk about. I don't like the different skill set that people have, how you can try to be as best as you can be in anything that you do. Because that's not something like that kind of vision, that kind of connecting people. I didn't understand that until I met him. And it's something incredible, and that's, as Gabriel said, the stars align, but I feel like they align for a reason. They align because of this guy.
Once I met you and I met Mark, I felt like there's something special here. We've always been involved directly and indirectly, as far as consulting and stuff, as a company in Bandits. But I felt like this was something that needed to happen now. This is family, and they trusted me with, the ability to be creative as to who I bring to the table. We have a vision for Mena as it is, to create a cultural bridge, to make sure that people get to see him and know him and transcend the sport. And those are the things that we are passionate about. This is a beautiful partnership. I think is meant to be. As a music producer, I can tell you, I've never heard of headphones. Forget earbuds. I never heard headphones that sound like this. When I get home, all right, there's gonna be a massacre of earbuds and headphones, because I can never listen to anything else again. I think that the gaming world is not ready for what's coming. And by the way, neither is the lifestyle world. He's not just an esport athlete. There's so much there, so much personality, so much charisma, so much that he hasn't even gotten to tell us the stories about the hood he came from, you know, in the Dominican Republic. Think about the bridge he's building for those kids that now see a way out. He's representing not just Latam, right? Latin America. There's Latinos everywhere all over the planet. Gaming is literally the biggest entertainment vertical on the planet as well.
I think that's probably what it's all about, right? We're in pursuit of perfection, not for what we do technically, not for what we do for ourselves or for others or for the game, but like you just said, for others, for people out there who the sound will change their life, the game will change their life, and us doing that here today, bringing it together and making it easy for people to access. That's what it's all about. So we can't thank you enough, and this is going to be such a fun journey.
This is going to be fun. Welcome to Sun.
Let's go, guys. Let's get it.